Oh no, Megan's posted. What completely normal bodily functions of a kitten am I gonna get emotionally attached to this time? Come on now, this is the Silly Goose Academy. You all know you already are. At this point, I don't even have to say it. It's better you just ask what is working properly. But this time, I've got a treat for you guys because this video is purely serotonin with a little cherry on top at the end. So is Goose pooping? Yes, the same as where we left off last time. He's pooping just enough. Not totally, but like, we can deal with it. Keep under close observation and allow him to grow. Mega colon to mega pooping goosin'. He's got the chaos, he's just gotta make up for the lack of poop. So once Goose was out of quarantine, we decided to integrate him with the other kitties so that he could get pumped up and fired up and run around and strut his stuff, in hopes that all this super activity assisted his motility. And so Mr. Goose set out to meet the wonky crew. He began initiation with the standard, oh my god, I've never seen another kitten before ever in my life. What on God's green earth is that? I can't even walk straight. Get us away. What a freak. We are horrified. We will never accept this child of blasphemy. Until after 5 minutes. Then all is well and he's cool and he's fine. He can stay. But God, was that horrifying. Who was his first friend? You guessed it. Maisie. And God, was he thrilled to be no longer confined by the cruel prison wall of the temperature-controlled incubator that he was once in. For finally, Goose is on the loose. The world may never be the same. He may not have very good examples of how to poop or how to walk straight. But that's okay because we found something that Goose does not know that the others do. And that is the mind-boggling reality of up and down. For Goose is the chaotic soul of a kitten that should be everywhere and anywhere at any given time. But somehow he is floor-bound. Even Theodore finds himself sometimes in places that he shouldn't be. But Goose cannot perceive depth. And let me tell you, friends, that is a wildly risky thing for his personality type. Now this moment right here made me very sentimental, so I'm about to make you cry too about a murderous pretzel and a baby bird that defied the laws of life and death and kept the balance between panic and serotonin. For the sake of all that is chaos, blessed be the roast, the bird, and the holy fox. Why is it making you sentimental? Well, I realize that I've not had a tiny little kitten this small running around the room since baby bird, and this piece of plywood was nailed in after Nayeli tried to murder her from underneath the door. And while Nayeli is very much well and alive and happily adopted, she was an incredibly special foster to me despite her murderous tendencies. And this was quite the bittersweet moment of the past. What once was. But now it's what will be. And all the stories that are yet to be heard and yet to play out. So we're all good here. It's fine. It's fine. How could it not be? Look at this face. That is the face of sane and mentally well. Well enough to be recruited by Lonnie as one of her minions. A great honor. Mentally well. Now, as well as his reality lacking the direction of up and down, Goose also lacks something else. You might have guessed it. His hearing. Wow. How'd you guess that? It is not entirely uncommon with vestibular issues to also not have hearing. You might remember a similar case from before with Winnie. Now, her condition was likely a result of hypoxia, and I'm not entirely convinced that that is the case with Goose. His neuro has been a little bit too up and down, but that is the unique, delicate chaos behind neuro. And it is why I love it so you cannot fully compare it from one case to the other. And just when you think you understand it, you are bamboozled. It's the thrill that I live for. Yes, I am unwell. And lastly, even though Goose had all of the wonky crew here to teach him well, Goose, as you've discovered, is a menace at heart. And sometimes little things of chaos need a partner in crime. One in which the shenanigans can flourish with, and one that can poop. Meet Moose.